Welcome back to another episode of Off-Road with Frank Ferraro. Today we're diving in the intersection of sports, technology, and capital markets with two powerhouse guests. First is Solal Pytel, CEO of Gamby, the fast-growing sports gaming platform from France that's now redefining how fans engage with live sports using AI, real-time predictions, and a frictionless user experience. We'll talk about where sports gaming is going, how Gamby plans to scale, and the role tokenization may play in the future. We're also joined by Alan Stone, founder of Wall Street Research, one of the longest running independent research firms covering emerging growth companies. He'll give us capital market perspectives, why platforms like Gamby are catching investor attention, and how brands break through in today's digital environment. Gentlemen, welcome to Off-Road.
Hello.
Thank you, Frank. Good to see you again.
Thank you.
Alan, you're a repeat offender here on the show.
Yeah, it's a great show and doing a great job at getting the word out on these people you're interviewing.
Thanks. And I want to welcome you, Salal.
Thank you. I'm very happy to talk to you. Very happy to talk about Gamby too. So very happy.
When he told me about the company, I saw it. I really liked it. The game is great. You can get in, you don't have to pay. It's fantastic. I want to get into that in a little bit. But what sparked you for the idea of Gamby? And what market opportunities did you see when you launched it?
Actually, Gamby started as a family story. I've been watching sports with my brothers, Zachary and Jonas, my entire life. For us, the real excitement wasn't just the game itself. It was the fact that we were challenging each other, making predictions, competing, and trying to guess what would happen next. So we didn't just want to watch the game, we wanted to feel it, to feel the game. We wanted to be active spectators. And I think that we realized that millions of people wanted the same feeling. They wanted to be part of the action. And today, the easiest way to do it is betting. The reality is a lot of people don't want to lose money. They don't like the word gambling, or they're simply not allowed to bet. Because in the US alone, more than 100 million Americans live in states where sports betting is not allowed. So, or is restricted. So we saw a massive opportunity for us, like a huge population that loves sports, wants to play, wants to feel the rush. And I think with Gamby, we succeed this. Like the game is 100% free, risk-free, no wager, no deposit. The experience is great because they have the thrill of predicting the game and the excitement of winning real cash. So I think it's very great and it's fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, when I saw it, it's a lot of fun. It's like a social media game and everything in one. And you can, everybody plays this fantasy football leagues and all of this, but this is real. Cool.
I think it's easier.
For someone new to the platform, can you walk us through exactly how the app works day to day?
Of course. So I think it's very simple. That's why people love to play Gamby. Every day, each player gets 5 coins. Okay.
Oh,
And with these 5 coins, they make predictions on a real game that happen. And every correct predictions earn you GOMs. GOMs, the GOMs that we have, it is our virtual in-app currency. So to win GOMs, you should make like you win GOMs through positive actions like making good predictions, invite friends, completing challenges. So it's very easy and very fun to do. And with the GOMs, you can convert it into real cash, real money, like from $10 to $100 for now. You make predictions, you earn GOMs, and eventually you convert it into real cash. Very easy, and you can win real money.
what makes Gamby different from traditional betting apps or fantasy sports platforms? Because it seems like they're kind of, but yours is a little different. Maybe you can give us share a little insight on that.
Yes. So I think the biggest difference is that we are not a betting app. We are a prediction game. We are a game. And it's not just from a legal point, it's a project philosophy. Like, I think Gambi is designed as a game. If you see the interface, the colors, the reward, the daily points, it's really a game, not a betting app. So when you open Gambi, it feels more like a game where you can make predictions. It's very easy, very accessible, not like an app where we can lose money. Gambi is this is the difference, but also we are 100% free, no wager, no deposit. It's free. There is no risk. Like you can't wake up like I'm losing money on Gambi. It's not like that. You never put your credit card on Gambi. So this is the main difference between sports betting and us. And also about fantasy. I know that American people love fantasy league, etc., and I love it too. There are some actors in France, but less great than in the US. I think for me and for us and for the people we're talking to, Gambi is easier. Why? Because on fantasy league or for fantasy games, there are lineups, salary cap, complicated stats. In Gambit, there is nothing like that. You just pick your team, choose a game, win games, and at the end you win money. It's very cool. If you just like sports and you see a game on TV, you want to make a prediction without risking anything, without thinking too much, Gambi is there for that.
I'll tell you something. I was researching Gumby, and you have quite a few followers. You have quite a few downloads. Tell us about that. Tell us a little bit about your fan base.
In French, it's becoming huge in Europe. We are in Europe, so it's different than in the US. So we have 150K users, registered users, more than 50K monthly active user. So it's very cool. We are from France, so the sport that they love is the soccer. Like we call it football and you call it soccer. So the base we have is mostly men and they all love sports. It's interesting because in the US, where we are becoming more present, but in the US, women, for example, love sports more than France because you have a special culture about it, special culture about the sports. So that's our user base, and it's growing very fast.
Alan, you came up with this company. I want to thank you for having him on. This is a pretty interesting conversation. I want to get into some more of the legal stuff in a bit. What do you think,
No, it's
Alan?
when I first was brought to my attention a week and a half ago by a gentleman who is living in LA, also in Dubai, Chris, it sounded really interesting. And I did a little research online. They did a great job at developing something that's very appealing on a worldwide basis. I knew to really build this and scale this business, they're going to have to raise a fair amount of capital. I thought that we could help them with my contacts in the United States, Wall Street, and internationally. We're inviting them to this big family office conference that starts in about a week and a half in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. There'll be several hundred families there.
What's the name of the conference?
It's called Richard Wilson's Family Office Super Summit. They hold 25 events a year, and this is one of the biggest events of the year. There'll be 500 or 600 people attending, and it's a 3-day event. Gamby will have a booth there and to be able to meet hundreds of investors and family offices.
Solal, do you impose any geographic restrictions or compliance rules based on different states or countries? How does that work? Because it could be like you have a prediction-based platform, so you would classify Gamby as as a regulatory standpoint, gaming, sweepstakes, or something else. How do you navigate that system?
In the US, it's different than France. So we work a lot with our compliance team, with our lawyers to fit for the US. For each state, it's different. I would classify GAM as a mix between skill-based, because you have to know to perform, as a free to play. And I don't like it so much, but sweepstakes. So we are a mix of everything. I think we fit very well because it's free. Nobody can lose money. And even if we talk about addiction, we don't like that people could be addicted to Gambi. I'm addicted to Candy Crush, and it's cool. Okay, so it's a game. It's still a game and you can win money without spending a dollar. And about the states and the geography, I think stick to something very important. You have to be above the age, the majority age to play Gamby.
Okay.
It will be free for everyone. So we are confident to be all over the US. I think mostly states will be great. Even for the KYC, we ask them at the end when they want to withdraw money. So we don't ask KYC for everyone just to stock their ID. So I think we do it very well. We work very well with our compliance to be great. So I think we will be.
Yeah, because you offer rewards inside the app too.
Mm.
And how do you structure the system to keep it fair, transparent, and aligned? How do you do that? Is it the code?
Yes, it's an important question because you know that our philosophy is winner only, no loser. And the thing is, everything is built about fairness and transparency. What is important to know is that player can't buy any gums. They can't buy anything to have more things than another one. Everyone has the same possibility to win gums and to earn gums and to win money. So it is very important to understand that there is nothing to buy to have more possibilities to earn money. So it's very important to understand. So I think we have a leaderboard too to understand who is winning money, and people know how many gums they will win when they make predictions or when they're completing challenges. So it's very, very transparent and very easy to understand.
Looking ahead, what features or expansions are you looking to do, especially as regulations evolve around sports engagement?
We are focusing on two major areas for the next phases of Gamby. For the next phase, we are really focusing on the social media side and US expansion because we want to be in the US and we want that millions of US people will play Gamby. We need to boost our virality. For that, we are building private leagues, friends group, community challenges, all the features that make Gamby viral. We want people to play together. We want, like in WhatsApp groups, they talk about Gamby. This is very important for us, like the virality, the friends, the social side of Gamby.
I saw your Twitter page. It was great. You have a lot of followers on there. Yeah, it's really good.
On Instagram too, and on Discord too. We have Discord is, I think, the platform that we have the more engaged people, engaged players. We have more than 5K, so it's very cool. We are making contests every week to make them earn gums. So we are very followed. We are very loved too. We have many people that say that they love to play free and to win. So it's very cool. And on the social side, we are making a lot of progress, and I think we are performing well. The other thing we are working on is the AI. We are planning to building something very great about like an experience, a personalized experience that will boost our retention and allow people to have a more personalized experience on Gambi. So I think these two areas, social virality and AI, we are focusing on it right now.
Great. That's fantastic. When I originally saw the company, I thought you were a crypto company because you had tokens. Do you have any plans to do any tokenization in the future? How does that look in your timeline?
It's an interesting question because from the beginning, everyone is, oh, you should tokenize it, and it seems like a crypto game. But I think we should do step by step. We made a choice at the beginning that we wanted that many people could play Gambi because I think maybe I'm too Frenchy for it, but in France, crypto is great, but it's not for everyone. It's
There's
not
a
a
whole lot of restrictions.
of
That's a whole
course.
another, because I originally thought it was a crypto company when I first saw you, only because you had tokens and it wasn't. And I said, this is interesting. This is even more interesting because that's a lot more regulatory things, regulatory hurdles to take care of. A huge thank you to Solal Pytel of Gamby and Alan Stone of Wall Street Research for an incredible conversation. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you subscribe, share it with your network, and check out corporateroadshow.com now in its 26th year for exclusive CEO interviews, market insights, and digital investor awareness services. I'm Frank Ferraro, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you very much.